myself, born and raised in South London, so En Root is a South London-born company. My parents are both born in Africa, Kenya and Zimbabwe respectively. I had to embrace the cultural identity crisis that I was blessed with. There was local support for it. Got the food truck going, sitting in right now, you know how it is. A to B all over London, all the way across the UK, just doing like festivals, catering events, vegan food markets where the energy is just like something else. So there the journey started as En Root. Indian Caribbean fusions. We take your palate on an international journey across the world. Yeah, journey continued and now the store. 5 Ascot Parade, SW470Y.
Like I say, there's sauces, there's coconuts, there's Ganesh. Yeah, he's the remover of obstacles. The name En Route, just inherently of the habits and things that we celebrate and enjoy, like colour, culture, you know, food, languages, just general, you know, positive and unity. Dal is everything. It all roots from dal. I'm the original dal boy because I'm out here hustling, entrepreneur style. And what's the beautiful thing about here in the UK is that no matter who you are, everyone understands and acknowledges and knows what dal is, which is great for like me being able to establish like my concept because it's quite a far out concept, but grounding with dal is key. Beans is kind of what sustains us. It's got to be the most sustainable and available and affordable source of nutrition available to everyone, you know? We call it daily dal. So we change up the lentil or pulse that we use. Festivals of late, it's been orientating more towards red split. If we want to get a bit more adventurous, like chana dal, you guys do chana dal. You must be from Trinidad. We're like, no, we're not, but we know about chana dal. As well, we use like red azuki beans. So they're called red cowpeas, no cow, and hearty and meaty in texture and flavour. So for facilitating people to make that transitional stage towards veganism or becoming more and more plant-based or plant-powered like we celebrate. So we've had people at festivals, they'll be like, oh yeah, where do I get that lamb wrap? And we're like, yeah, the vegan lamb wrap with dal in there. Yeah, that's fine, we've got you. Coconuts just because people's reactions when they've never had a coconut or don't know like the full extent and full beauty and hydration and electrolyte levels to a coconut. And also like the thing was obviously with plant protein is that you can absorb all of it. A kilo of meat, you can't even absorb a kilo of the protein. Would you like to try some jelly? Yeah. And then what we do is we use the spoon. Nature provides. Jelly, jelly, jelly. Electro-lit, stay electro-lit. Yeah, the famous Raja Bonnet just kind of brought the inspiration to make a hot sauce. All hot sauces kind of tend to be about like the chili, sweetness, or that vinegary kind of feeling. I just found that like the full flavour and fruitiness that Scotch Bonnet brought was just so much nicer to enjoy as spice. Just like highly complimentary towards like avocado because it kind of ticks the boxes of like a perfect guacamole. The onion, the garlic, the lemon, the chili. Cut open an avocado, take out the stone, fill it up with sauce, scoop it, one mouth and let the flavour explode. A new addition to the kind of en route menu is the Don Dada Platter. The Don Dada Platter we celebrate as best value meal at en route in that you have like golden basmati rice, our curry and a hurry of the day, our daily dal, our falafel, our avocado, and then the trimmings on the side, which is our pani puri, our paratha and roast fruit. Pani puri is one like super experience here at En Route. To basically you have like a wheat basket, and then inside you have an array of sweet potato, onion, chickpeas, some pomegranate, and some sel mamra, which we call Spice Krispies. And then we have Bonnet, which means water in Gujarati, which is not just water, it's like a masala water with dates and tamarind in there. So you pop that into the basket, and then it effectively becomes like a ball, and the whole idea is to have a one bite mouth explosion of flavour. Like people's reaction to when they have that for the first time, again, it's just the nutritional joy we celebrate. I'm born and bred in London and have an appreciation for the vegetables that we have here. We celebrate Indian fusion, international confusion. My parents are both born in Africa, Kenya and Zimbabwe, respectively. We're blessed to be down the road from Brixton Market, and so we get our coconuts fresh from Costa Rica. And just the beautiful thing about veganism and vegetarianism, all the plants that we're blessed to have on this planet. On the menu today, you've got British broccoli, British parsnip. One is like for like, so, I don't have aubergine today. Okay, I've got broccoli, butternut squash. You've got Brussels sprout. If I ain't got parsnip today, I've got sweet potato, I've got plantain. You've got so many options. We've got to celebrate the vegetables that are from here, but just the variance of all the things that we're kind of blessed to have. Yeah, perfect little mix, basically. Mango lassi time. Mango lassi.
Just chill down, I ain't gonna rhyme my hair and
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm alright, man. I'm alright for liquor. If you want a box of food, mate, I'll happily give you some food. Mate, of course, man. En route's always happy to give a box of food for anyone that might need. Brixton, man. Highest mental health in the UK. We can only try and help people on their way, nutritionally speaking. The amount of free meals that En route is given is uncounted and uncared for because, to provide someone just a plate of food that doesn't really cost me masses and can maybe do lots. Did you like it spicy or not?
Love it.
There we are. Yeah, don't worry, I'll get you that hot sauce involved. Take care. That's all right, man. Yeah, well, this is where you found home. Take care. Keep it straight and narrow, yeah?
I'll keep it straight, I can't say I'll keep it narrow.
I was actually a bit of a wimp with chili when I was growing up, but that's no longer the case. We promise any kid that comes into here, we'll match whatever price you're paying for your chicken and chips for a plate of goodness. And the kids really warm to the look of our branding. Obviously, it's very colourful. The food in itself is very colourful. So it engages the mind of someone younger. I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I grew up not liking chili. Getting my mum to make alternative curries that were a little bit less spicy. But the more and more you become habitual and gain a comfort, familiarity to these things, then you just notice that your palate will change. And the same with mindset. Palate changes, mindset changes, It's always been the case, even when we started. And as part of the international confusion that we celebrate, we'd be bringing people to a location who otherwise wouldn't maybe necessarily mix. So many people feel at home out en route. Even if they don't know that they're like-minded, they are like-minded, be it the health and well-being, just this greater sense of awakening and people understanding and respecting one and all. That just ties into the en route philosophy. Festivals, the people that come to us really just value the fact that they can get a wholesome, hearty, fresh meal. The aim of the game, just give people everything they need and more just to fuel up and get your best out of your day. Everyone, the consumer, the industry is flipping the script in terms of health options just being at the forefront. Wherever you go, there's a street food option that you'd have never heard of, and people are now having that change of mentality, being like, oh, if I've never heard of it, maybe I should just give it a try rather than ignore it. People acknowledging as a consumer that ultimately what you put in yourself is what you're going to get out. So when you're feeling tired, being like, oh, maybe I should have a jelly coconut, then I'm gonna be isotonically hydrated and I'm gonna be full up of electrolytes. And wow, the energy levels that I have, I feel like I'm ready to go. I don't feel like I'm burning out. I don't feel weighty and like lethargic. I think that's the biggest selling point of this whole movement. The people's actual like experiences with themselves, you know, the face value of what that change makes sums up everything. Yeah, the sustainability is encompassed within like the food, obviously like the philosophy. So many people think, oh, plastic, but they're not. They're cornstarch, all the tubs as well, bioplastic. We cannot be contributing to people just having plastic on plastic. Street food means that we just put everything on one platter. In terms of getting a delivery, hold tight the plastic-free gang, and they're just having one tub of all of their food in a box. So much easier, you know? Even beyond it being plastic and not plastic, why use 6 packages when you can use one? There's millions of people every day, 900 million people a day don't eat, and we're here, you know, and we've got plenty amounts of food. People are chucking away a third of their food. I think gratitude is a must, and people realizing that when you are grateful for yourself, for others, for what you have, it affects, you know, and yeah, we're almost towards like a happier state of society. Yeah, just full flavored goodness.
Plant power goodness are there on the regular, apart from Wednesdays.
That's the beautiful thing about England and the UK, is just that so many people, and we kind of work it. Let the flavour do the talking.
It's quite a unique international experience on the plate. The whole idea is bringing cultures together, you know how it is. Yes.
You know, we make it the perfect melting pot, as much as there are problems here, there and everywhere, but yeah, I think that's one of the most beautiful things I say about food.
Right, done, dada.
Let's get out of here.
Powered by plants.
Powered by plants. Cruelty-free, powered by plants.